money still on, man. Look, speak it, believe it, receive it, man. That's what we on this morning. Just a quick rise and grind real quick, man. We gonna do a little grinding. I'm only well, I ain't gonna say I'm only a few heads away. I don't know how many I got left. Matter of fact, let me go and look. Let's go look right quick. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the krypt. So basically we got let's go around the corner here. Hold up. Oh, I thought that was like, cause sometimes the media rights be coming down. So basically we got, let's go around the corner here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 heads left. So we got 10 heads left. I'm gonna see if I can get them done before aftermath, but if not, we gonna definitely get them done during aftermath. So we got. What up, Killzown? What's up? What's up? What's up? Shout out everybody in the chat, man. So we got Centurion, Devora, Baraka, Shao Kahn, Cassie, Kodo. I think we got Sonya. Raiden. I don't know who that is. But basically Kano, Aaron Black. So we about to just go ahead and start grinding. Like I said, man, if we can get this done before next week, we can. Also, if you know any Last of Us or Aftermath, any spoilers on the channel, man, you getting blocked. You getting blocked. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You getting blocked out here in these streets. No, hold on. Let's go ahead and do the champion. So Scorpion. Just to let you know, just to let you know, we is not playing that. We're not playing that, basically. I don't know if I got spoiled, but yesterday I was checking to make sure my magic, I had to get my first StreamYard broadcast, right? And so in doing that, I looked in the comments for one of the videos, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I did, because I was able to delete the comment. I forgot to go on there and block the dude first, but do not spoil any games in the comment section. That's an insta block, insta ban. That's just what it is. I'm glad I caught it before more people saw the video. It was about 21 people saw the video. So, and it's just, and those views are going up because people are watching playthroughs and let's plays of The Last of Us to get ready for The Last of Us 2. So, I think I might have got some mindless spoilers. Then I almost went down the rabbit hole. But I'm excited, man. If it's true or if it's not, I'm excited. I still bought the game, the digital deluxe edition. So, I knew that was coming. But yeah. Whoa. Finish him. Make sure you get that head off. Yeah, man. So what's going on with y'all, man? Talk to your boy, man. Holla at me. What's going on? Y'all still in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody came into the chat. I got my phone charging, y'all, because I gotta hit these streets. So and my phone a little janky. So, you know, right now, you know, state your name and where you at or where you from, whatever in the chat. But
Nothing,
what's up?
just chilling.
Round
Oh,
one.
okay.
Fight.
Oh, like I said, man, Aftermath is coming, and I kind of guessed what was going on, but like I never, like as far as Last of Us, but if it's all of that's true, I like it's got me wanting to see more now. Like now, I want to kind of fast forward a month ahead, and you know, and the Aftermath trailer bit that they got, or the scene that they got, kind of has me, you know, I mean, we already know what's gonna happen because they kind of telegraphed some of that in the trailer if you go back and pay attention, but we don't know the ending, and that's the same thing with The Last of Us, is that we don't know how it's gonna end.
Round two.
So,
Fight.
you know, but again, no spoilers. You know, please, no spoilers. I don't want to have to block or ban nobody, you know. And I want to shout out everybody that's been, you know, Pyro, that's been coming through, Young Link, Mel Weezy, all of the guys that's been coming through. Ooh.
Finish her.
Yeah, don't get that. Yeah, so I want to shout out all my guys, man. They be coming through, man, and everybody that be coming through, all the guys and girls that be coming through, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe for them one time. Hit the notifications bell so you can tell when I upload and go live. Yeah, that was a rhyme. So, you know, I appreciate everybody coming through, man, because you could have been anywhere, but you right here with me. So, that just showed me that we got a long way to go with them. So,
round one. Fight.
And see, he got my old build. That's funny. That's how I had Scorpion looking before. And see, he running that fire. Yeah. See, he running that fire. I've never ran that. I'm about to start running that too. I'm about to start running it.
Round two. Fight.
And you know, even when you do the fatalities or whatever, like doing it for the thing, don't skimpy out on the people that you already got, so you can get the hearts to unlock stuff. I was just trying to see if he was gonna go for it.
Finish him.
And I always laugh when his mask comes off.
Fatality.
Like,
Scorpion wins.
I always laugh when his mask comes off. But did y'all see that Scorpion's Revenge? That Scorpion Revenge was tough. It wasn't like the best movie in the world. They kind of, you know, y'all gotta go see that. If y'all haven't, the animated movie. I'm still trying to see if the Mortal Kombat movie is gonna drop next year. Like, and with everything going on, you know, like I've been waiting. Like a lot of stuff that got pushed back, so it's like now we gotta kind of see. Yeah, man. You gotta check it out, man. If you haven't seen it, man, check it out.
What is this?
Let's go. Got him. And you know what's funny? Growing up, my favorite character was Sub-Zero. I don't know if I said that before, but Sub-Zero was my favorite growing up. I used to hate Scorpion.
Finish him.
But I guess after like learning his story and you know his road to redemption, like
Fatality. Scorpion wins.
I always been a fan. And then who remembers like Mortal Kombat The Journey Begins, right? Like it was a VHS tape that they gave you like before the Mortal Kombat movie came out.
Round 1. Fight.
And basically it was basically when they first got onto the island or whatever in the Mortal Kombat movie. Like it starts on the boat, but then it like picks up when they get to the island, not like when the main fight start happening, but then they like have main fights on the island. Like it's crazy. And then they had like these little CG moments or whatever on there, and it was like one of the like earliest CG moments, like, and they were doing pretty good because that was like, I don't know if it was the same people that did like Reboot and stuff like that back in the day, but I don't know if it's out there because it was on VHS. Like the preview is out there, and there's, you know, oh, I'm over here actually trying to do this. The preview is out there, but I don't know if the whole video is out there, and then you might have to get it on VHS. You know, they never really did re-release it. And then I know for a fact Mortal Kombat Defenders of the Realm, the cartoon show, is on YouTube. So if you want to watch it, you know, and it kind of perplexed me because, like, I never understood like why they had a kids show and they made the movie PG-13 when this is an M-rated game. Like,
Fatality.
you know what I'm saying? Both of these is PG-13, and you know. And to be fair, they both did a really good job. I think Mortal Kombat, the original, more so than Annihilation, did a good job of getting the characters into the game, and from the game into the movie. I think when Paul W.S. Anderson stepped away from it, and then, you know, I think he realized, you know, with Mortal Kombat Annihilation that he couldn't step away, and I like how his follow through for the Resident Evil movies. I like this build of Arnold. This is the Terminator Dark Fate, you know, build. And Dark Fate, man, I don't know how I feel about Dark Fate, because like Dark Fate, I gotta watch it again, but like I like Genesis better. Like, and people say, oh, Genesis is a horrible movie, but it was just the fact that it spoiled, you know, the surprise. Like, ooh, that's gonna be it.
Get over here.
Baby. Nope. That's gonna be it for him.
Round 2. Fight.
Dang. Dang.
Finish him.
Let's get him with this second.
Fatality.
Oh,
Scorpion wins.
that's nasty. Yeah, see, why? Wait a minute, I ain't getting no plus on that. What? And I think, did I get rating? I don't know if I got rating, but we gonna make sure we get. If we didn't get him, we gonna get him. So, and did I get? I don't know if I got Scarlet.
Round one.
I'm just hitting fatalities on everybody. Oh, I like that. That build a rating. Look at him, man. Look at Snazzy.
Round two. Fight.
Let's go. Oh. Oh. And next week, y'all, I'm robo-copping it. Just to get y'all ready, man. Let's go. Hey, y'all, get ready for the for this meme I'm gonna be cooking up, man. I'm gonna cook that bug. It's gonna be. I'm gonna tell.
Killzown, did you ever like school?
Scorpion wins.
School, yeah. Like, yeah, man. I did like school, man. I will say this, that when you know, if you're going to college, right? Because I don't know if you're in high school or whatever, and you get ready to go to college, man, go to college. I went to college. I got my associates. I'm about to go back, actually. Well, I'm gonna be working towards paying for college out of pocket. And if you, and I don't know what grades you're in high school, but that ACT and that SAT is very important. Applying for your FAFSA early is very important. And then knowing what you want to do, like do all of your general education courses, and then start going to sit in on different degrees that you want to, you know, what you're thinking about doing. You get your Gen Ed degree in the first 2 years. Just go to school all year round, spring, summer, and fall. You know, the only time you should be out of school is for Christmas, right? Reason being, so you can get it over with fast. And then have an idea too to, you know, to intern and, you know, do things of that nature. I know it sounds dumb to like intern and work for free or whatever, but that's how you establish your relationships, because you're gonna have to pay your dues in some form or fashion. Even in doing this, you gotta pay dues. You gotta, you know, you gotta do a lot of politicking and butt kissing and whatever that you do, because people, you know, they can only go by your resume. You feel me? So I say go to school, get you a degree, and then go, once you get your job, use your job, or, you know, use your job to pay for a trade. So being, you know, a plumber, being an electrician, being, you know, being able to get the learning so that you can learn something that's gonna feed you regardless, because doing everything that's going on, electricians are still working, plumbers are still working, you know what I'm saying, engineers are still working. So people are still building, like none of that has stopped. So, you know, and you never too young and you never too old to learn something new that's gonna better yourself and put yourself in the right position. And I'm gonna just tell you, the reason why I tell you to do your gen ed courses and stuff first is because if you're doing good in those classes now in high school, or if you're thinking about going back, that'll just get all of your math, your science, your English, all of that out of the way, so you can focus strictly upon your degree. You know, a lot of people try to mix things up and try to, but then, you know, you get to doing it and then you realize, oh, I don't really like this, or oh, this is too hard. So, you know, and then the harder that the harder that you work is, you know, the better the result too. So if you're doing something like civil engineering or engineering period or programming, know that you're gonna have to put in a lot of time. You feel me? Know that you're gonna have to, you know that you're gonna have to put the work in. You know, it's just as simple as that. Know that you're gonna have to put that work in. Just know, because nobody's gonna give you a handout. Nobody's gonna hold your hand. It's college, so do a lot of studying and getting yourself in position, because a lot of people want to make content, you know, and do this for a living, but you still got bills in the interim. You know, you still got, you know, stuff like that.
Wins.
Let me make sure I see who I'm talking to. If I know it's Proud Boy, yeah. So like, you know, you let me see here. Yeah, I mean, matter of fact, Kyra, this is what I'm finna do for you, man. I'm finna put you as a moderator. So if you see anybody coming on the chats or whatever, make sure that you reporting them if they are, you know, spoiling the game or whatever. And please make sure you do that. So yeah. And I just made sure I subbed up to you, bro. So now you locked in. But like I was saying, like, make sure that you are taking this time, man, and right now, and figuring out what you want to do. Like me, I just been chilling because I had been working, you know, overtime and doing all of this other stuff. But, you know, and just to let y'all know, on June 2nd, you know, I'm gonna be having surgery, so I'm letting y'all know. If y'all miss me, man, I'm gonna try to have some content ready to go to premiere and set up and everything else like that, so we keep things rolling. But you know, I probably won't be on for a couple days, you know, just to recuperate and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have content rolling, and then so next week or the week, yeah, next week. No, not next week. Yeah, next week. So not next week, the week after next. We got like a week and a half for that. So yeah, man. So just to let y'all know, and like I said, what was I saying before? Basically, you know, back to the school thing. Like, you know, don't take it lightly, man. Go to school, find something that you like that you like and that's gonna make you money. You gotta find something that you love and that you want to do in college that's gonna make you the money to be able to put into You know, if you want to make content, if you want to make music, if you want to make shows or film, you're going to have money to do all of that. You feel me? So it's not going to just come over time, or it's not going to just come, you know, like, it's not going to just happen for you over time either. You know, everything you do in this life, you're going to have to put the work in for it and have faith that once you put all that work in, that it's going to pay off. And I'm going to just tell you, I've been on the scene for about 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when I took it seriously, you know, I done seen a lot of people come, I done seen a lot of people go. I know we talk about, you know, the homie DCs or whatever, but, you know, you gotta have that. That's a prime example of, you know, having a plan and having multiple streams of income. You know, his situation was different because, you know, he had, you know, had a lot of trauma and abuse in his past, and YouTube was his way out. But he didn't. The problem was he was young, and when we young, and I even done it. You spend this checkup on, you know, on females and stuff like that, and, you know, you buying, you know, cars, and you doing, you know what I'm saying, you doing things that down the road is gonna impact you negatively financially, and so then you start, you know, getting into debt and running into problems. But you can avoid having debt, you know, period, by just having good planning, you know, not, you know, waiting on stuff. If you know you know, riding the bus or whatever now, stay on that bus, man, until you could buy a car 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, stay on that bus until you know that you could buy you 3 cars. Stay on that bus until you have your own spot and you got your rent paid up for 6 months to a year. You know, like I said, if you're going to school, you need to make sure that either, you know, beforehand, get a trade, get something, like I said, plumbing, engineering, something that you know that regardless of what's going on, that is gonna go down for you. You feel me? That's just my honest to God advice. Like, I would have been, you know, if I knew what I knew then, and I was gamed up, you know, from my big homies and, you know, my mom and my family, as far as like not getting into trouble and stuff like that. That's half the battle, you know. And then they'll tell you not to do certain things, but until you get in them situations, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna know. So just, you know, take heed to me, because, you know, they gonna tell you, oh, well, don't do this or don't do that, don't, you know, get a credit card or don't. But it's easy to say that when, you know, it's easy to say that, but if you don't have a foundation to provide or whatever, that environment to where they don't have to do that, you know, because I had to go out here and hustle. I had to work at Mickey D's. I had to work little odd jobs and stuff like that, all the while trying to create content, all the while trying to create a buzz in the fan base. And, you know what I'm saying, I don't regret nothing, because I had to go through it to get to it. You know, if I had just had all the success back then, it would have been, you know, like a lot of other people, I probably would have fell off. But I feel like I never made it. You feel me? So I can keep going. And shout out to everybody that just joined the chat, man. You know, shout out everybody that just joined the chat, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe for the one time. Hit the notification bell so you can tell when I upload or go live. Woo! Got her. So on the first try. So yeah, please, no spoilers, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe for the one time. Hit the notifications bell so you can tell when I upload and go live. But no spoilers in the chat for nothing. But back to what we was talking about. Like, I feel like I haven't made it, right? So everything I went through caused me to learn, you know, what I needed to learn and what I needed to go through so that I could get to it. You feel me? So I don't regret nothing.
Sub-Zero.
I'm not mad about nothing. You know, if anything, I'd be mad at myself. It's things that I'm mad about. That's, you know, it's basically me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm mad about something, it's my fault. It's something that I did. You know, I'm not mad at anybody for the decisions or whatever, the choices, the people that y'all seen me on here working with. Like, and that's just what it is. You know. Because everybody want to be number one and everybody want to be the man, and then, you know, you got some people that's just as fans and it's cool with being fans and supporters and stuff like that. But in this game, man, like, education is important. You know, formal education is important and street education is important. Because it's going to be some things in life that you can't learn in the textbook. And there's going to be a lot of things in the streets that you learn that you'll never even see in a textbook. But, you know, like I said, you know, if your people is telling you to go to school, don't just listen to them to say to go to school. You gotta have a plan, bro. Like, Pyro, you gotta have a plan, bro, for real, you know. Don't just do it because people want you to do it. Don't do anything because people want you to do it. Because once you turn 18, it's your life. You know what I'm saying? If they let you stay there or whatever, I recommend. The one thing I do recommend, if you do go away to school, like I said, I recommend that you do go away to school. That's one regret that I didn't do. But when you go, make sure you're going, like I said, do the gen ed courses there first, or if you want to do it at a community college, make sure the community college is able to transfer over and that you apply for your FAFSA, that you apply for every scholarship after you go, because you may not have did really well in high school, but even if you did really well in high school, that's going to help you when you write your resumes and when you write, you know, for those scholarships and things of that nature. That's gonna help you out exponentially. Let me see here. That's gonna help you out. I'll try to use that word. That's gonna help you out. No, exponentially. You know. And then I had like a slight speech impediment, but like I said, that's gonna help you out a lot. You know, and so when you get your degree, you can go from a JUCO without paying anything, you know, depending on, you know, your people's income. You might have to file just with your income. It's a way to do it. You know, you got to see if you apply with your parents' income, you know, when you go into financial aid, like, hey, look, boom, I got, you know, a 1,200 or a 1,600 on the ACT or whatever, right? Or the SAT or whatever, right? And, you know, I got a 4.0 or I got a 3.5 or whatever, that, you know, and if you're not doing well right now, man, don't sweat it. Get to high school and get to, you know, junior college. Like I said, go through and do it like that, because you're gonna need money to be in this game for real. You're gonna need money for ads. You're gonna need money for marketing and promotion. You're gonna need money for equipment, for systems. You're gonna need money to travel, to go to different events. You're gonna need money, you know, you're gonna need money for clothes, you know, bills, everything. So you're gonna need money. So you need to focus, you know, those earlier years while you make, if you're trying to make content, because I see you trying to make content, my dude, it making it bread, you know. And the next thing too is leave these girls alone. You know, I know if you in high school or you know, young adult or whatever, you want to go out here and be young Sean Thottery, you know what I'm saying? You want to, you know, the flyest chick you see or whatever, you know, you gonna want to go, you know, just leave them relationships alone while you grinding. Like, grind and make sure that when you look around and you see you got your own car and it's paid for, and you see you got your apartment and your rent is paid up for 6 months to a year, like you already working on 2021 rent and bills, like you know, and you still got money in your pocket after you done saved and You know, if you in church after you saved and tithe and paid all your bills and you got money just coming in, you know, you got you some side hustles. You Ubering, you lifting, you know, you Postmate, you got, you know, you cutting lines, you know, you may be even putting yourself, you might be going to barber college or whatever in the evenings after you get through, you know what I'm saying? You might know how to cut hair and be able to jug that way. Or, you know, ladies, y'all might know how to braid or do hair or whatever, and that's your hustle that way. Like, you gotta focus on that bag them first few years, so that way when you get old, as you get older, you know, you not working as hard, because your body is gonna get older. You're gonna go through things or whatever, and you know, it's not impossible, but you use that time when you're young, man, and it's hard to be disciplined. I will say that it takes an insane amount of discipline as a young person, because you're gonna feel like, man, I'm missing this party, or man, I'm missing, you know, this outing, or man, I'm missing, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna look around and you're gonna feel like you missing something, but really you ain't missing nothing. You know,
Fatality. Sub-Zero wins.
You're not missing a thing. You know, you're not. You know, I'm making sure I give y'all this premium game, man, because you know, and break it down to you, because people will tell you this, but then they don't have no follow through. So that's my thing. Is I'm gonna tell you, if I tell you something, I'm gonna make sure I give you the game and give you that follow through and give you, you know, what you need to know.
Round one.
You know. Because people say stay in school or do this, that, and the third, and then they don't have no type of follow through or no type of, you know, no type of follow up with that. But I'm giving it to you, give you the whole thing. So, but yeah, man, go and stay in school, man. If you get you that degree, and like I said, intern, work part-time at the places that you want to end up being at. Be like, yo, I got my associates, you know, in my general studies, and I'm working on this, you know, jobs like that, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, when you get that job, when you first get that first big check, like if you making over minimum wage, like if you making $13, $14, $15 an hour, don't blow that money. Don't run out there and buy a car. You know, don't run out. If you can get, you know, get a spot when you get it close to your job, that way you only have, you in walking distance, or you could take one bus, or take it, if the bus don't run, you could take an Uber or something like that, and it's not gonna cost you a whole lot to get back and forth to work. I'm telling you, them females are gonna be there. Ladies, them dudes are going to be there. Focus on your grind. I'm telling you, you can't cheat the game. You know what I'm saying? You cannot, no matter what you do, you can't cheat this game called life. Nothing that, like, I'm just telling you. Oh, I messed it up, but I already got Cone Live. But, you know, nothing, you cannot cheat this game at all, y'all. You just can't. It ain't gonna work. You know, you can't cut corners. You can't try to, you know, get around certain things. I'm telling you, like, I'm telling you straight up, you know. And once you, I'm telling you, you do that, what I'm telling you right now,
Round one.
you're gonna come back and thank me. And you know, when I see, you know, see now, you know, when I see you blowing up, I know why. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna take none of the credit or nothing like that. I'ma salute you, and I'ma, you know, be a moderator on your channel, you know. But like I said, man, cause like right now, I gotta play catch up. You know, I mentioned DC's earlier. I hold his head. He gotta play catch up. We all playing catch up from the stupid mistakes that we made when we was young. You know what I'm saying? But you got the opportunity now not to make them mistakes. You know, and like I said, your family probably told you all of this stuff, but they, at the same time, they gonna, at 18, they gonna probably want you to start kicking in, paying bills, all of that. So it's best for you, like I said, right now, if you're in high school, start getting yourself in position. I don't know how, you know, how young you are, or even if you're in middle school watching this, you shouldn't be. But like I said, you should be already working hard to put yourself in a position so when you graduate from high school, you know, you already taking AP classes, so AP is advanced placement. You can take AP calculus and AP, you know, algebra and AP this and AP that. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to play yourself when it comes to you know, college, because you gonna already have the game and gone. Like, it's gonna already be a done deal once you get there. You know, you gonna get there, and then instead of taking 2 years, you can take 1 year, get all them courses out the way, and then you a first year graduate, because you got your associates in general studies, and now you 19 going, and you gonna be able to finish earlier because you did that. And then if you want to get your masters, and you want to get all of that, because I'm telling you, man, the job market is competitive. Like, if you don't want to be working at, you know, you can work at like the post office, or you know, the airport, or Amazon and stuff like that, and made a decent living wage. But if you really want to be balling out here to where, you know, you can go and drop, you know, a certain amount of money, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I make a decent amount of money, but I'm playing catch up. But if you want to go and be out balling out the gate and never, you know, fall on, never fall on hard times, but just be in a position to, you know, be in a position to really make it, then, you know, you'll be able to put up for hard times like this. You'll be able to save up for hard times like this. You'll be able to make sure that, you know, if you do get hurt or you get sick, your rent is paid, your car is paid off, and your bills is paid up. So you could use sick leave, or you could draw unemployment and still be all right, and still live the lifestyle as you shaking back, or you looking for another job, or whatever the case may be. And then, like I said, you get that degree, you get that job, you get that trade. Now you got a degree, and then you got a skill that you can use forever. You know what I'm saying? And then too, save your money. I forgot about that too. Save your money. You know, I know I'm DJKillzown on your phone, the money still long, but like I said, a lot of that is me speaking things in life into, you know, speaking life and speaking things to existence. You know, and while I might have, you know, a lot of games, a lot of stuff like that, like, you know, that stuff, unless you know how to turn it around and turn a profit, that stuff, man, it depreciates. And it's cool to have, and it's cool to, like, I buy a lot of stuff now, not because necessarily I need it, or not a lot of stuff, but I buy stuff now because I support people, you know, businesses and stuff that have supported me, that have granted me, you know, connections and helped me along in my journey, and I was able to help somebody else through them helping me. So a lot of stuff I be doing, I be paying it forward. I don't get it back all the time per se, right then, and may not even be monetarily. I may never get the, you know, well, I ain't gonna say I never get the money. I get the money back later in other ways, but you know, when it comes down to, you know, when it comes down to it, oh my God, man. But when it comes down to it, man, like, save your money, man. You don't have to go to the club. You don't have to buy every game. If you know you only play one game, if you know you play Mortal Kombat, stick to Mortal Kombat and Fortnite until you know, like I said, until you get to that level of where your bills and your rent is paid up, and your car is paid off. Now, like I said, save your money, man. Save it. You don't have to go nowhere. You don't even have. You gotta have money in your bank account to where you saving to go on a vacation. You saving for a rainy day. you are, you know, putting money in a savings account or a CD to pay your bills up for 5 years, where if you, and then you need to have money in your account for your retirement, you know, alongside of whatever that you may be paying at your job. You know, you need to have either 4 different accounts. Like I said, you know, vacation and pleasure. You know, whether it be, you know, games or whatever, it needs to be, well, 5 really. Vacation and pleasure, a rainy day, you know, the next year's bills and utilities and rent, savings, a deep savings account, you know, for bills and rent and expenses in the future. This where this is just growing. You just putting in there. You can't even touch it. It's a CDL. You can't, you putting in there and you eating off interest. You ain't even taking out the full amount. And then what was the last one? You know, one for your endeavors. You know, that's what it need to be. All of it need to be. And then when you got them, and the tithe too. So if you're in church, you know, if you're Christian like I am, you know what I'm saying, you need to put, you know, make sure you got, you put in your budget tithing. You know, and I'm working on that myself. But to keep yourself from having to catch up, listen to your people, but also have a plan of your own and be disciplined until that plan work. And like I said, in learning, you know, in your early years, man, focus on yourself, man. Focus on your bag. Them girls is gonna be there. I'm telling you, them ladies, them dudes is gonna be there. Let me see what time it is. Okay, I got enough time. They gonna be, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be there. And they gonna always be there. And then it's gonna always be somebody else that's badder, or that's, you know what I'm saying, that's finer. Like, I'm just giving y'all the real game right now. Like, it's for real. I hope y'all taking notes, and if you have taken notes, come back, cause it's a lot, I know. But I'm telling you. The earlier you start, it'll be the earlier you start balling out, man. I'm telling you. And it's no guarantees in this either. There's no guarantee. But let me get back to real, before I get to the no guarantees, let me tell you about these women. Like I said, your hormones is probably through the roof. You probably got, you know, some chicks that you eyeing on. You can go after them, but protect yourself. And then tell these girls what it is. Like, look, we can kick it, we can mess around, fool around, but I'm focused right now. You know what I'm saying? Tell, like, you caught my eye, I want to make sure I take, you know, you can keep a little money in your budget, like I said, to where if your bills is paid or whatever, or you get to that point, when you get to that point that your bills, you paying your bills early, and then you paying your bills not only early but months ahead, in a year ahead. It's okay every now and then you can take a chick out of it, but let her know, like, look, this is what I want. I'm gonna take you out, and you know, I want to get you back to the crib or whatever. You know, you be respectful as you can when you say it. Don't say it in the first conversation. Learn to talk to women. That's one thing I say too. Just talk to women. You don't even have to even try to holler at them, because what'll happen is, once you start talking to women and you be friendly with women, you know, just because you see one fine chick, don't mean you gotta go after her. Because you get around her, she might have a sister that's fine. You know, she might have, you know, friends or cousins or whatever that's fine. Like, you don't even have to go after the first chick you see. But just keep it 1,000 with her up front. Like, yo, we just kicking it. Like, you know, we friends, we do whatever. And then she start catching feelings. You gotta be like, look, that ain't what I'm looking for. That ain't what I'm on. I'm focused, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you strapping up, you know what I'm saying? Condoms cost $8. I would rather pay that than $800 in child support. Just saying, you know what I'm saying? So with that, You know, and if you can keep it 1,000 and protect yourself, man, and not just from that too, protect yourself. You know, you gotta be worried about which chicks that come to your crib once you get that, and which chicks you go to their crib. You know, if they got kids, listen to me carefully. Do not make it about the kid. You can date them, you can even fall in love with them, but do not make it about the kid until you get ready to be serious about her. Don't ask to see her kid. Tell her, look, if she asks you to come over the kid, like, look, baby, I can't do that. I'm not ready to meet him or meet her or meet them. You gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying? And only one kid. You know what I'm saying? One kid, unless, you know, the guy died or, you know, is locked up forever or something like that. Like, it ain't nowhere in the world he gonna be able to ever get out. You feel me? And, you know, his family is nowhere in the picture, even when you dating them. Even when you dating them. I'm just telling you this so you don't have, that way you have peace of mind that this woman is not going back to this, you know, to this guy, period. You feel me? You don't even have to worry about it. And then too, you gotta go in every situation confident. Every situation that you go in, you gotta go in and exude confidence. You gotta let her know, oh, we got the Baraka head. You gotta let her know off rip, like, look, I'm not tripping. You know, you cannot get angry. You cannot get frustrated. And if you do, remove yourself from that situation. I'm just letting you know, like, like, it's not, it really ain't even worth you getting upset about anything, because once you get upset with a woman or anybody, it's a wrap. They already won. You feel me? And then my last thing I'm gonna leave y'all with before we get out of here, because when I get finished with this tower, I gotta get out of here. But and I know I said this was gonna be quick, but this ended up being an hour. But like, the last thing I'm gonna leave y'all with, man, is no guarantees, man. It's no guarantees. But when it's your time, it's your time. You know, you can get in here and get in this game and start making some bread, or start, you know, gaining some notoriety. But it's no guarantee that it's gonna last, and it's all about what you put in, man. You gotta put in the work, and sometimes even when you put in the work, you may not feel like, you know, man, that you done made it, or you making no progress. But people are watching you. Just believe, best believe, man, them people that's watching you, you don't know who you got watching. You got real bosses, real, you know, people that's in, you know, high places. They watching you, and they seeing how you react to people. So if you on Instagram or you on Twitter or Facebook, and I do it sometimes where I go off on somebody that disrespect me, sometimes, man, it's best to just delete them off your page and keep going. Sometimes, man, and then too, you gotta pick your battles too. Sometimes, you know, if it ain't got nothing to do with you, don't say nothing. You know, if ain't nobody saying nothing, you just stay neutral in as many situations as you can. You know, but if you feel strongly about something and you speak out about it, just know you're gonna have to wear that and walk with that. Period. You know? And that's just what it is. Like, for real. Like, it's no cut on that. You know? So, go back over it, man. School, education, or trade is a must. Saving your money is a must. And yeah, hold on. Saving your money is a must. Having a plan is a must. Limiting your distractions and your discipline is a must. Being real in your personal relationships, whether it's a friend or especially a girlfriend, in your intimate relationships is a must. And knowing ain't no guarantees. It's just hard work, time, hustle, and grind. You see this shirt I got on by Kinfolk Kid Shine, man. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Even when it ain't happening for you, you gotta move like it is. You know? And that's it, man. It's something else that I was gonna say too. Oh, learn how to make connections too, man. Your relationships that you make, like I said, it's somebody always watching you. So you gotta carry yourself like you a boss already. Before you even get the power and the money and all of that, you gotta carry yourself like that. Cause you know, don't let it go to your head ever. When I say don't let it go, I mean not ever, not one time. Don't let it go to your head, because man, look, when I got my first little job and I had first started, you know, making a little money on YouTube and stuff like that, man, it wasn't nothing that you could tell me. And then God quickly humbled me. I'm talking about, I was doing overtime. I was making money on YouTube. I was making money beta testing on you know, certain games. Can't tell you which one. And I was making money working with this guy in his social media marketing company, right? So at that time, bro, I had $4,000 in the bank. And I had and I had like $1,000 worth of debt plus my car. Now I should have took the money and paid my debt right then and there, you know, but I didn't. I was balling, you know what I'm saying? I was out here with my girl, and you know, then I found out so this is what happened. I found out she was cheating on me, right? Left that girl, and I had left her a few times too. Found out she was cheating, left her, bossed up, got full of myself, and then, you know, got a new chick. And all that money that I had, man, I was spending on that chick, man, feeding this chick, taking this chick out to, you know, different places. And, you know, she was, you know, the sex was cool, but it wasn't like that fire that I was used to, like, but I like the energy. But at the same time, like, you know, you gotta, like I said, humble yourself real smooth. Humble yourself. Because just as it takes so long to get it, but it's gone just like that. You know what I'm saying? And so, shoot, we got to get on out of here. So I'm going to have to finish this up and do the dash, because it's time for me to go make my moves for the day. And I'm going to be back on later with The Last of Us, but I'm just letting y'all know right now, like, you know, that's all of that is premium game. Like, all of that game I had to learn on my own, and, you know, through big homies and OGs and people like O'Shea Duke Jackson, Steve Dean Williams, who else, man? Donovan Sharp, Wallow 267, Gilly the King, like, you know, Joe Budden. Like, it's so many people, man, I done learned game from that, you know, that I've learned so much, man, and I'm trying to give y'all the condensed version of it. You know, try to give y'all the condensed version of the game, man, because, you know, and always finish what you start, man. Always finish what you start, man. I don't care how long it take you, man, finish what you start. That's why I never gave up. When the ad apocalypse came in, I never gave up. When the ad apocalypse hit, I didn't give up. When the new restrictions hit, I never gave up. Stuff happened in my life, man, I never gave up. And then too, you gotta sometimes, like I said, having a plan, having savings, and having your life together is important. But you also sometimes gotta walk out on faith, man. You know, that's one thing I will leave you. Sometimes, man, life is gonna throw so many curveballs and obstacles at one time, and you just gonna feel like you just get beat up on. Just life is gonna just be up over the top of you like this. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Mortal Kombat game, they gonna just, life just gonna do you like that. But you gotta say, you know what? I'm gonna take that risk. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something nice for somebody. You know, like.
Veronica said I would lead the new era's deadliest clan.
Hold
but
on.
she made such promises to many. She could never keep them all.
Oh, I did beat Noob already. Yeah, so like, Wizards Wagon opened back up. You know, them boys had been closed for basically a month. They didn't have no new comics or nothing like that. So I bought this. This is Terminator, Transformers versus Terminator issue 1. And then I bought a box of Magic the Gathering, Akora, the new set that just came out. And it comes with, this is the box topper that's in there. That's one of the, that's us and Gears. But where is my Godzilla at? This came with, let me put that up to the camera. This came with Godzilla. So, and no, Godzilla isn't all in the set. You got to get him separately or whatever. But I always told them that I would get a box. And I don't even, like, I just started playing Magic for real just a couple years ago. And I haven't played it, you know, religiously like that. But I wanted to support my guys, man. And I was in a position to do so. And yeah, I could have did something else with the money or whatever, but I just was like, man, I gotta bless them, man, because they put me in a position to be on my first con with Soundwave Comic Con. Shout out to Lamar Harris, and you know, I just put something together for him. I helped get something for him. So you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you gotta pay it forward, and sometimes you gotta walk on faith. You know, it makes it easier if you have your life in order. If you got your finances in order, you got your money coming in 3 or 4 different ways. You got you a degree, you got you a job, you got you a trade. That'll open doors for you to make you get your money up. And then, like I said, you got your bills paid. You got everything paid off and paid up to where, okay, you know, you can take a girl on a date. You can, you know, it makes it easier. But even when it does get tough, even when it does get hard, sometimes you got to walk out on faith, man, because life gonna throw all different types of obstacles, man. Beginning of this year, man, I thought I had everything planned out, lined up, and then just life just came in and started kicking me in the behind. But instead of me being upset, instead of me being mad, instead of me being angry, I just said, yo, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna make it happen. So, you know, I know I dropped a lot of game. I know I'm long-winded as hell. I know I'm big-headed as hell, but make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe for the one time, man. Hit the notifications bell so you can tell when I upload and go live, man. Do what you love and love what you do, but make sure you put yourself in a position to do so, because it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna come overnight. Ain't nobody's gonna give you a handout. It's Big Killzown, man. I love y'all, man. And we out. Peace.